Okay. Oh shit, even that? Hey, how's it going? Well, that was fast. How's how's everything? It's been a while. Okay, my mouse is working. Okay, cool. Thanks for jumping in. I know I haven't streamed in a while, but electricity problems. Even now, like we gotta be careful what we put on. So basically, what we got was a band-aid fix. It didn't fix the main problem, but I guess it's better than nothing. Hopefully tomorrow I can try camming with using my camera. But yeah, everything's okay. Greetings. We are here to pursue the Archelian's votes. I said that right. Pursue words. You are clearly not gleaners. Then might I ask your affiliation? We belong to the students of damn words Baldacine. But is that relevant? I was given to believe that the votes, those open to the public, at least, were open to the public. So I've been busy with my new job and what more card. Nice. What was the SD? What's the SD card for? Originally, yes, that would be the case. At present, however, access is restricted. Only persons directly involved with their reorganization efforts are permitted to enter. I understand. I suppose we better have move along to another facility. This building has a lift which connects to the middle tier, yes? Might we at least make use of that? Damn! That service has also been suspended, I'm afraid. For the time being, priority has been given over to the conveyance of inventory. What is... What? Oh, yeah. What? So this is as far as we can go? I apologize for the inconvenience. Please come again after our restructuring operation is concluded. By that time, it will be too late and we were so close to getting answers. We need to rethink our approach. Let us step outside for a moment, shall we? Nice 4K camera. Students of validation. I don't know if I want to get that fancy. We're at an impasse as we have no other leads. I should like to pursue this one further. Is it raining? Oh. But I doubt our stone-faced custodian will be swayed by heartfelt pleas. We must seek other means to access the lower levels. It's likely that the people in this area are involved with destruction in one way or another. If we were to interrogate ourselves, is that the word? They might allow us to accompany them to the lift. Let us access around. Surely someone in need of a few strong backs to lie in the low. Hunting for more equipment to help me journey. Sure, I'll be open to do a collab. Sure, why not? What the fuck we got out? Ah, I see. Am I taking the lift? Oh no, we're just students. They won't let us into the even though we found. Actually, we have no idea what we found. There's no record of such a creature anywhere. But it was running around tranquilly, so we thought to donate to the vaults. Squeal, squeal. How does little squeal, don't you think? Anyway, I suppose we have to take care of it until Archon is open again. Okay. Interview? Yeah, sure. I'm still down. Whatever you want to do. What's that? Take down the lip with me? Sorry, but not a chance. I've been up and down all day, and only now I finally find a spare moment to rest. I did see a gleaner follow heading out the gate there, though, shuttling a large pack engaged in some manner of task. Maybe he'll be headed down below after he's done with whatever he's doing. Okay. God damn it. Ah, fucking new people. That's not what I meant to do, but whatever. What the hell? Yeah, it's all going too. Goddamn new keyboard. Gotta get used to it. Quiet, you're frightening it away. The hell are you looking at? Ah, it's you again. Don't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of another task. The Kelkun I need to capture is very close. Oh, you wish to help me with this too? You spend your time in unusual ways, my friend. So 2 hunters are generally better than 1. Very well. Can I hear skeleton spot of all kinds, but 1. The feathers are green and his cry is a call. Single it out and shoot it with the sleeping dart. Effects are short-lived, so I'll wait. I wait down. Blah blah. Okay. I see it. Oh, wait, that's not the one. That's the one. Oh, that was easy. Did I kill it? Shit.
A fair shot. Nicely done. Let me truss this one up and I'll make my way over to you.
There you are. Any new revelations? So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill. I understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Oh, it's a simple thing, really. Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a cleaner's duties. But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos.
I don't have a
Open
Switch, so I
only
wouldn't
to a
know.
select few researchers handpicked by the Forum. The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even Archons are not privy to the truth.
People usually saying it's pretty good, so.
Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work, are not permitted to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
What could a facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill? An experiment?
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation.
You was told just get the damn thing.
But judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research. I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
What? Why would you say that?
Oh, I haven't seen it, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, Nintendo usually knows what they're doing with their games.
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance. They're comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
Actually, I haven't bought a Nintendo console since the GameCube. No, since the N64. The N64 was my last Nintendo console.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the Forum's plans. Our prime concern is that our requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations. Now, I really must be going. I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
Perhaps you might reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels. And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your assistants.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift. I will of course follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
Well, that sucks.
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down. This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos. While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
You're quite welcome, but consider yourselves warned. If the going proves too treacherous, you'd do well to turn back. I bid you good day.
It's been a while since I've done a dungeon in this game.
Well, turning back is hardly an option, not when we've come this far. Let's go and take a look at this mine shaft.
Okay. Let's get it going. Oh, good. It didn't naggle. Where are we going? It's gonna be the entrance of the mine shaft. It's fate, but I hear something moving within. Creatures, horn. There by the resources, you think? Well, slaving beasts aside, we need to watch out for footing. We should tighten our straps and such before we continue. What level is this fucking item right there? What's my current level? Oh shit. What's this? Oh man, am I using this without? So, what consoles do you currently have? I hope I didn't fuck this up. No. Oh no, it's better. Okay. No pants? No pants. There's, oh, it looks the same like the one I had. God damn it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly the fucking same. Well, big fucking whoop. I don't know. Wait, are they the same? Wait, no. No, they're not. I mean, they're same level, but they have better stats. Okay, whatever. PS3, PS4, and that's Classic Edition. Nice. I have a PS4, Xbox One, Xbox 360, my PS3, and a PC. That's it. Oh wait, I don't want to fight. God damn it. Whatever, I need new practice with these fucking. I need new practice with this keyboard. Same with the PS4, Clan Davis on the PS4. Oh, you got PS4 Pro? Nah, I got the regular PS4. I do have an Xbox One Slim and the regular Xbox One. Oh shit. Fucking keyboard. Fucked it up. Which one's the AoE? To all enemies. I gotta do it, yeah. On their ass. Ah, god damn it. Good. Same with the PS. Wrong one. I gotta do the. Hold on. Okay, there you go. That's the one I want to hit. New keyboard is weird. That's it? Okay. Everyone seems to have made it through without incident, nothing of consequence at least. As promised, Tano delivers into the metal circuit. As I recall, this tier is where they keep a wide variety of samples for agriculture's production. If Evelyn's assumption holds true, the specimens are being collected, preparation for great migration, and we should see evidence of such plans in areas research projects. Let's follow the path nearest farming and see what we see. So, yeah, I got like 2 uploads this week that I'm working on. This is it's been hard with having the electricity problem. So yeah, I think one will be a short, and then the other one will be like a main video. I'm probably gonna switch games like when I do like an hour of this game. Final Fantasy is not the greatest game to stream. Well, this one. Ah, no, there we are. The Mario Aeronautics. I don't know what the fuck she said. Liberaris hosts a wide variety of vegetation, in which allows us to conduct studies of cultivation methods utilized in foreign lands. And it is a facility which coordinates overseas the fruits. Okay. For none of success might make it to foods are so excited you'll be hard pressed to guess their origin. Let them know how they taste. Indeed, mystery vegetables were named only in the list. I see no gleaners hereabouts. Yet these workers seem to share the sense of urgency. It's possible that we know something of they know something of this foreign plans and their underlying motivations worth looking into, would you say? Yes. See what can coax okay. Even though I skipped on the Switch, I might get like I want to get a Switch, but the thing is everybody's saying that they're gonna basically release their new Switch, a new console very soon, so I don't know if I want to get a Switch right now. Gather information. Oh, it's not often you see someone here who so obviously doesn't belong. Can I help you with something? What kind of place is this? Merlord is where the finest agricultural minds gather to research plant specimens from around the realm and the methods by which to cultivate them. The plants grow here are also used to feed the people working in land straight from the fields. Fresh can be. Tell me about yourself. Well, now at least I'm the second most important person in this facility. Now you may think I'm shirking my duties, but even at this moment I'm envisioning how we can improve our methods. Gazing upon this rhythm calms my heart and clears my mind of unnecessary thoughts, leaving room only for brilliant idea. Even so, inspiration takes time, and today it seems to be slower in the coming than usual. Okay, so what was that? That was not a clue. I mean, I'm glad I expired to do some content. I mean, glad I could help. I'm just having some fun. What crops are we raising? Well, as you can see, this one is a variety of grape. Only needs a good source of sunlight to grow, and the conditions here are not short of perfect. Hardly surprising, given that it's native to a particular locale in the very place upon which Lambertus was modeled, a region in the south of Ishbar. It's boasts remarkable habitat diversity, allowing for myriad flora and fauna to thrive. Chilly peaks in the north give way to swathes of temperate plains, which in turn into a hot, humid coastline. Such bountiful territories ever contest, as you might expect, used to be called Carvos before the Imperials renamed it Locus Amanus. The forum saw it not as a surprise, however, but as a research ideal environment, one whose climates we strove to recreate within the Conference of Laboritos is since provided a rich foundation for countless experiments in cultivation. Okay, that was a mouthful. Where's the other? Oh, that's the other one. Oh, hello there. You weren't expecting visitors, not with use of the lift being restricted. How did you make it down here anyway? No, my side, you say. Well, you such a hardier soul than I. On the normal secretary, I reward such an to a guided tour of the fields, but I'm afraid the form has us filing lists of mile long. Master Jeff detailed requests, literal wagon loads of crop samples, and hardly any time to put them together. When I first heard of this grand reorganization, I assumed we would be shuffling around the old stock to make room for the new. Then came the orders for ridiculous quantities of seeds we already thoroughly researched. Passing strange, eh? I pressed for an explanation and was met with vague assurances that all will be revealed in due course. At the most satisfying answer. Okay, one more. Where's the last one? Oh, that's the last one. Oh, over there. Do I have ought to be taken down below more than I can carry and then some. Most of our stock is sent up via cargo lift, but some of it has been embarked for aerial transport. Hence the sack of crates on top of the hill over there. God's only the lot up the slope was a job and a half. Okay, that was it. No, go away. Nope, nope. The labels on the crates tell the story of their contents. Bundle of common seeds and saplings, accompanied by sheaves of reports.
Hard to look away, isn't it? But they're more than pretty flowers. Heart blooms are attuned to ambient emotion. You don't seem convinced, but believe me, it's true. This ashen grey, for instance, it mirrors the anxiety and urgency of those working nearby as they rush to fulfill sudden orders. Intense feelings like those spur the petals to change colour. Bright glowing hues in the presence of joy, dark subdued shades for frustration or despair. Yet even with the collected wisdom of Sharlayan at our disposal, we've yet to identify the underlying principle of this empathic effect. And there are other mysteries besides. Although the flower is extraordinarily long-lived, its low reproductive rate has made it difficult to find younger populations growing in the wild.
Well, that sucks.
With too few sightings to map its distribution, and no closely related species to track, we've been unable to pinpoint its land of origin. To further complicate matters, every culture, even dimly aware of its existence, has given it a different name and mythos. Our attempts to study it via the historical record have been an exercise in frustration. As an avid botanist myself, I should one day like to unravel the Heartbloom's secrets. But I'm afraid other duties must take precedence. I will leave you to your thoughts.
Okay. Thanks for the information.
Have you learned aught of interest? A flower that reacts to one's feelings? Strange. I must say, I have never heard of such a thing.
This is all very fascinating. But as it stands, we fail to gain any significant insight into the Forum's undertaking.
Indeed. While there is certainly enough activity to support Erenville's supposition that a priority has been placed on improving food production, And fortunately for our investigation, these workers were never informed as to how their duties serve the master plan.
If only we could interrogate the Forum members directly. Isn't that the entrance to the Archaeum?
No.
Look, there. I think that's Erenville.
A little difficult to tell from here, but I think you're right. He did say he was coming down to make his report.
Erenville receives his orders from the Forum. Would it not follow, then, that the superior to whom he reports is a Forum member? Or at least a close associate?
You mean to eavesdrop on their conversation? What of the risks?
Ours alone to bear. We won't interfere with Erenville's work, nor will he be implicated as an accomplice. If you're not comfortable taking part, I can do this alone.
What are you gonna do? Turn invisible?
Nay. I said myself that I wished to know Father's intentions. And no answers will be forthcoming should we simply ask nicely.
We can apologize later, should it come to it. Right now, we need every crumb of information we can get our hands on. Consequences be damned.
It might be best if you came along as well. In fact, we should all... Cryo?
Oh, yes. That certainly sounds like a plan.
I'm glad you agree.
Quickly! Erenville is on the move. We need to get closer before we lose him.
Almost. I can almost reach you.
Right. I remember Final Fantasy being released on the NES back in the 90s. I had to play it. Oh, I recently just I passed Final Fantasy 1. Currently working on. Excuse me. Currently working on Final Fantasy 2, which is not the best game in the series. Is Crow feeling unwell? I never seen her so distracted. Keep eye on her. Keep moving too. We cannot let our core slip away. Arrows headed westward along the platform, so come can still catch him. I mean, Final Fantasy, the other ones are real cheap right now. There's plenty of ways to play it. You can play the Pixel Remaster. You can emulate the PSP version, which is probably the next version. I still think the PSP versions of Final Fantasy 1 is like the best one. I also got a hankering to start playing the Dragon Quest games because I never played those. God, shut up, no. It's actually, whatever. Oh, now you want to run away. Whatever. Are we still in battle? Oh, now, what the? Gotta remember how to play this fucking class. Hold a moment, I have an idea. If memory serves, the colossal wall-like structure is Lassen Beta, one of the Liberion's climate control centers. It should have its own lift, which one should access the upper or lower tiers. Alright, if I were agent of the forum, I will make it a convenient meeting place. But even if we happen to find everyone in the company of said agent, we cannot expect them to reveal issues of importance as we nonchalantly stroll past. Nay, we should have to remain undetected. If only Giara and his Vantage Pro were here. Oh, but there's other ways of turning invisible. Yeah, there you go. Hoppity hop, my little toads. Goodness. You're turning me into a fucking toad. Accustomed to transformation, worry not. It wore off with the passage of time. As you and your green companions hop along and catch up with everyone, should you feel the magic's fading, return to me and I will refresh the enchantment. What have I to do in the meantime? Wait with me. In your current state of mind, you'll be as likely to leap into the jaws of a predator as you should learn anything of note. Which reminds me, where the creature's whereabouts in the form. In that form, you are essentially defenseless. Oh, fuck. You have changed into a child. You must remain transfigured in order to progress the quest objectives. You return to your. Ribbit. Alpha Toad and Adley Toad are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side in order to pursue the quest. Okay. Fucking great. Well, you can't say it's not imaginative. So I gotta be careful with fucking animal creatures. Oh, that's a big toad. Ribbit? Alpha attempts to fail and shakes his head, but you never listen to he's telling you this is the wrong way. What is it? And then Jack. Up, there you go. I actually have the whole playthrough for my Final Fantasy 1 long play on my YouTube, on the gaming channel.
I trust you will find your compensation to be more than satisfactory. We wish to make clear that we are pleased with the efficiency and thoroughness of your work. So much so that we have come bearing new tasks in need of your competent hand.
Another lengthy list.
I mean, that's a job.
If I may speak frankly, the Gleaners have been pushed to the point of collapse by your unending demands. We are not familiars to be exploited. We are Sharlayan scholars, and we deserve an explanation for this unseemly treatment. What warrants such urgency?
In an age long past, Sharlayan was charged with a momentous duty. And now that word of the final days hangs heavy in the air, the time has come for us to fulfill that charge. I can say no more, but I promise you this. All will be revealed in due course. And when it has, you will understand that your toil was in service to the greatest good.
The greater good.
Then I will do your bidding. For now. But unless you wish the Gleaners to rise up in protest, I advise you to offer tangible improvements for our working conditions. Your promised revelation does nothing to address present circumstances.
A fair point. Your concerns will be conveyed to the Forum.
I hope that was informative. You may consider my debt to you repaid in full.
How the fuck does he
While
know?
I do have my reservations about the Forum, I want to believe that they have our best interests at heart. Which is why I'm reassured that you're busy sniffing out the truth of things. We can ill afford to place all our eggs in one basket, this master plan of theirs, without first understanding the risks involved.
Man, there goes that disguise.
Wait! How did you know it was us?
If you mean to impersonate a toad, try studying the real thing. And don't try to fool an expert.
Oh, there goes that fucking. That was hilarious. I suppose we should have known the Gleaner. A Gleaner who specializes in animal procurement would not be so easily deceived, yet he seemed inclined to put his trust in us all the same. More importantly, perhaps we discover a new piece of the puzzle, this momentous duty the Forum agent mentioned. Shad has been called to action, and the Totopos declaration was that the catalyst. Whatever charge in the hope to fulfill, they deem it sufficient. What duty could warrant the direct involvement of the Forum and the Committee of all its resources? Judging by what you just heard, none of the Gleaners were offered any kind of explanation. At this point, it seems abundantly clear that we learn nothing new by pressing them further. We should head back to Stola and Korea for the moment, see what they have to think of this. Okay. Get away, Toad. This is a Halloween mount. Is he fishing? I guess he is. Welcome back. I trust you found he found us. Interesting. I have a feeling you would learn something important, even if that something was simply a confirmation that no one knows much of anything. We should share this with Kara and discuss what we should proceed. Assuming we can find her back at the farm, she was still behaving oddly, so I bade her to return and rest there. Perhaps not the best decision in hindsight. Would you mind checking near the flowers she was so entranced by? The rest of us can survey the more distant areas. Okay. Any thoughts on Death Battle on YouTube? And did you watch the fight between Army Man and Homelander? Well, I already knew Army Man was gonna win because Homelander is not really that strong. And I like that battle. Like, even though I don't agree with some of their battles, but yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's just to entertain. And they do a good job of that. What mount? Sure. Oh, I gotta find her? God damn it. It doesn't even tell me where she's at. God damn it. I'm gonna switch games after this. I just don't feel Final Fantasy is great. This is Final Fantasy is that great game to stream. It's kind of cool that both Omi Man and Only Man, whatever, and Homelander are in the next Mortal Kombat. That's pretty cool. Where the fuck was the flowers again? Were they up here somewhere? I think they were up there. Crap. Yeah, that's gonna be people are gonna make mad video on that. Like Mortal Kombat content creator usually do like the intro videos, you know. They'll put up just for the intro. It'll be funny, but I heard Army Man's the first DLC character. I don't know in what order they're gonna come out. Ah, fuck off. Is it up here? I forgot where she's at. Oh, there you go. Well,
For you. The spell will keep it from wilting. She said you would need it for the journey ahead.
what?
Will you speak with her now? I cannot hope to match Minfilia's clarity, of course, but...
Thank you. Do not worry. She has lent me her body for only a moment.
Oh shit, how did I? I don't know. Whatever.
Just as I could not save the first from the flood of light, it has become arduous for me to interact with the physical world without assistance. Though I might converse with you for a time, the incorporeal form I assumed on the ship would be incapable of casting even the simplest enchantment. It is in the depths of the ethereal sea, the place to which all life returns, where my influence is greatest. After Minfilia's sacrifice on the first, it was to the sea, here in the Source, where I ferried her soul. I wished that gentle spirit to find rest in the world she loved so well. Her, and another who may yet have a part to play, though that will depend on you.
Oh shit.
Take the flower. Walk free, for you are free to go where you wish, to believe what you will. That bloom will be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow. Together, raise it aloft and let it shine, till the end, blinding and radiant.
Was not expecting her.
That was all too brief. Already she seems so far away. My apologies if I startled you. Ever since we began our descent into Labyrinthos, I had sensed another's will, straining to reach out. Even with my particular talents, though, I was unable to make a connection at first, so weak and tenuous it was. Once I took hold of that wispy thread, imagine my surprise to discover it was Hydaelyn herself.
Hydaelyn, okay.
Needless to say, it seemed wise to learn what we could before letting go. Her answers were more cryptic than I would have liked, but at least she left us with a guide of sorts, that unusual flower. Yes, we are definitely making progress.
You can't be serious! We've done nothing wrong!
Master Fortuno, what business has the Forum with us?
Obstruction and suppression, apparently.
Mistress Baldesion, our records show you facilitated the Scions' entrance into Sharlayan by claiming them as assistants for your organization.
Well, the gig is up.
We are aware of your investigations. After alerting the major institutions to the presence of potential troublemakers, we received word from an Archaean custodian. A group operating under the auspices of the students, skulking about Labyrinthos and engaging in clandestine behavior.
Clandestine? We may not have entered Sharlayan as Scions, but we did naught to conceal our identities. Our only purpose in this city is to seek the truth. I can think of no reason why our actions should warrant the Forum's intervention.
'Tis not our way to discourage the pursuit of knowledge, but the timing of such pursuits must be considered, not to mention their potential impact. With the world in chaos, we, the true caretakers of wisdom, have committed ourselves to an undertaking that demands the utmost discretion. And we will not risk its success by turning a blind eye to disruptive foreign elements in our midst.
What then is to be our fate? Will you put us on a ship back to Eorzea?
The Forum will convene to examine your case. The results of said inquiry will determine your future in this city. As for your absent companion, he has already been detained.
G'raha! But why? Is reading a crime now, too?
Reading is encouraged, celebrated even. Not, however, of the volumes shelved in the restricted section of the library.
Refusing to comply will only make matters worse. Let us instead treat this as an opportunity to open a dialogue with the Forum.
Ah, come on.
Silence is often one's best defense. I would advise against prolonging the proceedings with frivolous discourse. But enough. This is not the place for debate. The rostra await.
Just kick their ass. What we're gonna do? Throw books at us? I was not expecting this.
Forgive me. I was careless.
We would have been detained regardless. This way, at least, we managed to stay together. I trust your time within the Forbidden Archives was well spent.
The Forum will come to order. This inquiry is now in session. As Speaker-elect, I will be presiding over the day's proceedings. Master Fortuner, would you be so kind as to restate the matter which compelled you to summon your colleagues with such urgency?
As you are all aware, we recently denied Eorzea's request for Sharlayan assistance. Since then, certain individuals dissatisfied with our decision have taken it upon themselves to interfere with our work. They entered our nation masquerading as associates of the students of Baldesion. But these malcontents are better known as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
What a name. Hey, where's my mask?
These militants wield influence with both the Eorzean and Eastern alliances, and are inextricably involved with the crises presently afflicting the world at large. Loose in our city, these warmongers sought to meddle with and expose matters of state secret. What are they, if not a dire threat to be expelled?
You have tarnished the good name of the students. Galuf would be ashamed.
Galuf Baldessian was never one to forsake his fellow man. Even if this nation closed every door and retreated from the world, he would have found a way to help the Scions, help every soul of this star fight back against the coming doom.
A terrible enemy stands poised to lay waste to all we hold dear. In the face of such madness, Eorzea reached out to Sharlayan, a respected ally, in the hopes of forming a united front. Was your curt dismissal truly the best you could offer? Or are you so preoccupied with your momentous duty of an age long past that even the end of the world is unworthy of your attention?
Whence came this revelation?
From the mouth of a Forum member within fortuitous earshot.
Then it seems your findings support my own. The reason I visited the restricted shelves was to study records of the Forum's policymaking process, to better understand the historical trends underlying their most major decisions. At first glance, the positions of neutrality in war and the accumulation of knowledge above all else appear constant and consistent, the unchanging pillars of Sharlayan society. And once upon a time, I might have left it at that. These days, however, I am more attuned to the subtleties of governance, and so I noticed something odd. From a particular point in time, the purpose of these policies shifted. No longer was knowledge preserved for the benefit of society. Rather, society was to be gradually reshaped to ensure the preservation of knowledge. The most conspicuous and telling change was the one which befell Labyrinthos. Once little more than an oversized storehouse, an enormous allocation of funds saw it transformed into an advanced research and archival facility. I also discovered a fascinating account on the finances of our Dravanian colony. The settlement attracted students from far and wide, and the connections and tuition fees thus acquired were funneled into further improvements for the archive. Now, there is no question that our nation's progress is tied to the acquisition of wisdom. Nevertheless, the vast resources diverted for this purpose borders on the obscene. But returning to the matter of when, our change in course appears to have been made some 270 years ago.
The very same period when Sharlayan scholars in the hinterlands began a formal study of the ethereal sea. You found something, did you not? And whatever it was, gave rise to your oh-so-important duty.
Mind your tongue, Archon. If you had seen...
Yes. We are bound by a duty we cannot ignore. Knowing this, what would you have us do? Abandon our vital work and join you on the field of battle? We will never choose the way of the sword. We will fulfill our mission not through strife and bloodshed, but survival. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must, then. But we Scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Such misguided zeal.
Father, Master Fortuno, I fail to understand the stance you have elected to take. But by the same token, I have yet to find a compelling argument to counter the challenge you put to us in Gridania. Still, in the midst of my uncertainty, I must trust in myself to do what is right, as others have chosen to trust in me. So I will continue, as I always have, weighing the consequences of my every action, and allowing my hope for the future to inform my decisions.
That's quite enough. Have you all forgotten the reason for this assembly?
Skolok Monteshane. He's the head of the Studium and an old friend of my grandfather's.
Honestly, every discussion devolves into some interminable debate. Terrible habit. Let's return to the topic at hand, hmm? By their own admission, these Scions have resolved to fight alongside the Eorzean nations against the doom which swift approaches. But there exists no evidence of an attempt to incite our citizens to do the same. Furthermore, while our decision may well have been the correct one, we cannot simply bull our way through these disagreements without inviting doubts or objections. Put yourselves in their place. Who among you would leave a tome unopened if an elder forbid you read it with no reason given? No. If we're to quell further discontent, then we must conclude this matter with a fair and even hand.
Order! We will have order!
Order!
Master Monteshane raises some valid points. Keeping such concerns in mind, I propose we enforce the following measures. Until further notice, the students of Baldesion are to cease any and all activities within the domain of Sharlayan. You will also refrain from any further investigation into the Forum's decisions and duties. Failure to comply with these restrictions will result in the immediate expulsion of your Scion associates. Let us put this judgment to a vote. All in favor, raise your hand. I count 51 for and 48 against. The proposal is passed. Students, Scions, you have heard the Forum's judgment. Pray abide by it, or face the consequences. Honored members, I thank you for your time. This inquiry is concluded.
Oh damn, that was a cutscene. Was not expecting that. Oh shit. Well, at least we were allowed to remain in the city, and our endless invitation has not been vain. We now know that this mysterious duty of theirs began with whatever the form discovered in the Ontario Sea. Where forms suitably curtailed, however, we have struggled to learn aught more of substance here in Showerland. The overall picture has gone clear, yes, but that's in spite of the foreign being so madly vague about the duties of theirs. Why are they so reluctant to display their actions in plain words? Survival come what may, his father's work so vital it takes precedence over his own family. Alice, is it you? When I heard you'd been dragged from the farm, I came as swiftly as I could. I'm so glad they allowed you to stay. Mother! Well, damn. We're just meeting new people. I'm just limited at your service. And you find people must be signs of the seventh dawn. How obvious they finally meet you. Mother, please, we don't wish to make things difficult. If word reaches his father that you were here. Oh, but bother that. Am I to be chastised for speaking to my own children? I'm well aware that you and Mr. Furley are not on the best of terms at the moment, but I'm absolutely desperate to see my darlings again. You will come by the house, won't you? I have gifts waiting. The timing couldn't be better. As matters stands, we shan't be going anywhere until we discuss matters of the trainers group and we consider our options. Go visit your home. We'll be back in the annex when you are ready to join us. Sure, Mr. What do you think? Oh, the Mr. Nylon. Yes, yes. What a splendid day has turned to be the champion of yours. I insist that you join us. Ah, but we must be quick about it. Not on my own benefit, but should my husband return and find you enjoying our hospitality, the firms will be made to suffer the consequences. Mister, if you would be so kind to escort my children to the estate. And then she's gone with her any opportunity to protest. Indeed, the matter is settled. Enjoy yourself, Chidori. Oh yeah, the combat pack. Sorry, I was just enjoying the cutscene. But yeah, the combat pack. I don't know if I'm gonna get it because I'm not. Like I don't. Maybe Takeda. Maybe I'll play him, but I don't know about the rest of like. And Ermac looks stupid. I apologize. My mother is not the one to take no for an answer. Still, I'm glad. Believe even to see her in such high spirits. What say you, mister? Though it seems to we shall have little time to enjoy you. We'll come to our visit at home. What the hell was that? Fine, we're going, let's get over it, but be sure to stay in the entrance hall. No peeking in our private chamber. Thank you very much. Whatever now. Your room was perfectly neat and dry. Everyone has things they'd rather keep to themselves, don't they? Sure as mementos. Okay. Ah, got one. Never mind. There's is this way, straight down the stairs. Come on. Alright, let's. I'm actually gonna do this quest because this is intriguing. But then I'm probably gonna just call it. This is like a test to see if my electricity can fucking hold. Hopefully tomorrow I can use my cam. When I said I was little, this bridge was as far as we permitted to wander alone. I say alone, but my mother or a servant was always somewhere nearby, keeping a watchful eye. And look at us, traveling on different continents, different worlds even. That's pretty cool. Let me use this shit. Oh, I already have it? Okay. Are you here at last? Please do come in.
Welcome home, my lady.
It's a lot of servants.
What? What are you gawping at? I'll have you know I'm quite fond of the Rising Stones.
Lord Fortuneau is not to hear of this visit. And I should also like the children to have their gifts, ere my husband makes his return.
As you wish, my lady.
Master Alphinaud, Mistress Alice, if you would accompany me upstairs.
We shan't be long.
The twins have been sending letters home from time to time, recounting their latest adventures.
Yes, I saved the world like 3 times. Yeah.
I am sure they withhold certain details, of course, if only to keep me from worrying. Yet a mother worries all the same. In the early days especially, I tried to support them as best I could, sending the Scion's coin and other such donations. Fortunately, they have found the strength to overcome adversity time and time again. Their words grow more confident with every letter, their depictions more vivid. The triumphs and defeats, the joys and sorrows. It is clear that they have come to find value in every experience. But of those they treasure most, it would seem that meeting you might be the most impactful. Why, since that fateful day, I do believe there has not been a single missive in which you were not mentioned by name.
Damn, Skippy. I saved the world.
Tis plain they care for you, and I am glad they have such a steadfast companion watching over them. Under normal circumstances, I would offer you tea, but alas, these are anything but. In any event, why don't you keep me company whilst we await my children's return? Perhaps you might regale me with a tale or two of your exploits.
Oh, this is one time I killed a flying fish. Nah, I'm sorry.
When you mentioned gifts, I wasn't sure what to expect. Mother,
Oh, look how well it fits you. And the style is to your liking?
Yeah.
It's perfect. Exactly what I would have chosen. But please, tell me you had something different made for Alphinaud.
Naturally. You are hardly little children anymore. And while I shall miss dressing you in those precious matching outfits, I must respect the individuals you have grown to become. See for yourself.
Thank you for the splendid clothes, Mother. Stylish, comfortable, and eminently practical.
I am so glad you like them. They are, however, missing one final touch.
What's that?
If you'd allow me, Master Alphino.
That's right, he's a new class right now.
Wait. Are these...
A sage's tools of the trade. They belonged to your father. Though he may as well be chained to his desk these days, as a student he was often called upon to venture into the field. He wielded those armaments, both to heal and to harm in no few battles. None so fierce as those you two have braved, perhaps, but battles nonetheless. Thus did I pull them out of storage, to show you that he was not always the man who stands in vehement opposition to you now. And also because it would be a terrible waste of ridiculously expensive House Leveilleur commissioned artistry.
Cheers, Blink.
I am told these devices are quite difficult to master, but someone of your extensive experience should soon have them darting about with grace and aplomb. May the wisdom in that crystal serve you well. And please, try to find common ground with your father, that you might come and go without need for this awful subterfuge.
We will, Mother. I promise.
My final gifts to you, before you run off, are an observation and a suggestion. Firstly, Fortunato has ever been a serious man, but it was only after you were born that he truly lost himself in his work. I may not know the Forum's inner workings, but I know your father's. The timing of that change in him holds some significance. Secondly, do not seek to best your father with words. Far better that you simply show him. Let him discover the merit of your actions, after they cannot be undone.
Oh, Mother.
We shall take your wisdom to heart. Thank you again for these gifts, and farewell for now.
Safe travels, my children. Eat well, stay warm, and keep your friends close.
Thank you for indulging Mother's request. I can see that it's meant a lot to her, and shall refrain from inquiring as the content of your private conversation. A visit was all to read for now. However, it will have to suffice as will the tokens. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here. Again, this is only a test to see if my electricity can hold up. Living in the ghetto. But yeah, this is why I don't stream Final Fantasy 14. This is, I don't do raids, and I don't know. It's just, I just find it hard to keep it entertaining as compared to some other more action-oriented games. But still a good game. But yeah, I'm back, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully nothing crazy goes on tomorrow, and I'll be able to stream something more entertaining tomorrow. But yeah, Flavor as always. Thanks for coming by, and I'll see you tomorrow or later, whatever. Bye. Hold on. Bye bye.